Hello my fellow YouTubers, Manny here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do simple reflection. Here are some examples. I always like to start off with examples so you guys know what the finished product is going to look. This is signs I've made for Best Buy. This one I don't know, it's not even finished. I just found it in my Photoshop file, so I thought I'd show you guys. There's one. Did this for like the Best Buy card at Best Buy. See the upgrade here. I'll highlight it so you can see what it is I'm talking about. I'll move it. I don't know why that's choppy. And then this one. Keep in mind I did these a couple years ago, so I'm sure things I could have done different. But I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Really simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a new document. So you're going to hit File, New. And for all you guys out there, I'm using a PC. And I'm using CS5. So File, New, and I always like to use a standard size paper, so 8 by 11 inches. Don't forget to change that. And then I do everything print design, so I always set my resolution to a 266 if you're gonna print. If you're gonna do web, you can do standard 72. And then we'll just set our foreground to a background color or white. We can change that right now. No worries. You can name your document right here. And we'll just name this Reflection. And we'll hit OK. Okay, so this is our brand new canvas. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint this black. So right off the bat, there's a white and black foreground colors on your patch. So just an easy shortcut is Alt Backspace. It'll set the first color you have on the swatches, and Control Backspace will do the secondary one. That's just a random shortcut so you guys know how to flick through them, which is cool. I mean, it comes into play. Okay, I thought this thing stopped recording. Just making sure. Okay, so we're still good. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to type a simple text. Make sure our color palette is in black or white, and to switch those around, another easy shortcut is pressing X. See how they're flicking back and forth right here? Okay, so now that it's in the white, what we're going to do is you're going to click once, and that'll open up a dialog box. And, I don't know, just type whatever you want. I typed YouTube because that's the only thing I can come to mind. Okay, so to change your text, another quick easy tips. Sorry, I'm going to be throwing all these tips at you, but they come in handy. Some of these are extremely obvious, but I'm here for you guys. So what you're going to do is in the layer palette I have here selected, you can double click. See how everything's highlighted? Once it's highlighted, you can just go into the text box here where the two T's are, and you can type your own text because it only goes up to 72. So you can just type your own text, and as you start typing, it'll just increase that size. We'll do about, I'm going to do 90. Okay. So once we have that, position it wherever you want. Center, down, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. So what you're going to do is you're going to click and hold on that layer palette that says YouTube on your first text. Okay? And you're going to click and hold, and you're going to bring it down over to the layers palette. So once you go into that new layers, when you click and drag, it'll copy it. Automatic copy. So once I let go, it says copy. You can click on that and name it whatever you want, or copy, or whatever you guys want. So right here you guys can see the reason it did that, it's a good thing that happened, is because nothing is selected. See how nothing here is blue? So if I click error, so hit that layer, and then you can move everything around. Okay, I just hit Control Z as well. That's another shortcut. Just to, in your histories palette, it'll go back once. If you hold Control Alt Z, that'll go back a couple times. Let me know if all these tips are good, if you like this, or if it's overwhelming. If it is, I won't do it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Edit on the copy of the text layer we did, which is here. Okay, we're going to go Edit, Transform, and we're going to flip this vertically. And we're going to bring it down right where the text ends. And this is where your taste comes into play. I mean, you can do whatever you want, because there's really different ways to make a reflection, whether you're doing it at a table, at an angle. But we're going to do a simple reflection just with text, and we'll leave it at that. We can get more complex later on in more videos if you guys like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a layer mask. So make sure you have the copy selected, and that is the bottom one. You can use your arrow keys to move. Okay, and we're going to add a layer mask. See right here how it added this blank canvas right here? So once that's added, what we're going to do is we're going to add a gradient to the actual text. So it deletes some of the text. It blends it in. And the gradient is right here, right above the smudge tool, below the eraser. If you don't see the gradient tool, it might be as a paint bucket. So what you do if you have that, you click and hold, and it'll bring up the options, and you can just you can let go on which one it is you want. Okay, so once we have that, we have to select what's called foreground to background. That's the gradient. It's a preset gradient swatch in your Photoshop, so you should already have it. And what you do is you click on the little swatch boxes over here, and you're going to hit the down arrow. So you have your first couple ones. You might not have all these, but I know you have the first row. You have your basic foreground and background, but we're doing foreground to transparent. So make sure you have that selected. I already did because I was messing around with this earlier. And what you're going to do is you're going to click where all the text ends, or really just mess around with it because it's different, whatever look you're going for. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold down Shift first, where you click first, then hold down Shift. So you're going to click. See how everything's going crazy? If you hold down Shift, it does a straight line instead of just going wobbly. Shift, straight line, wobbly. Okay, so I'm going to do it with Shift. I always like that. It gives me a better gradient. And you're going to let go. Once you let go, see how I deleted some of that? This is where you have to mess around with it because that's not straight and it doesn't really look like a reflection. So you do it again, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, extremely simple, you have a reflection. And Control Z is what I'm doing if you don't like what you're doing the first time, and then you just do it again. So it really is whatever reflection you're trying to achieve, and if you move that layer, you make sure you have it selected and you have the selector tool selected, which is at the top, the move tool. V is a shortcut for that. But just like that, guys, that is how you make a reflection. It's extremely simple. Let me know what you guys want to see. I want to make easy tutorials for you, but if you guys want me to get super complex, I will. Again, those are the examples I was doing that I've done. And I'll finish this one up. I'm thinking I'm going to record myself doing these and just do a little like fast video of how it started and how it ended. I also want to start a blog. So I don't know, as soon as I get more fan base, if you guys like these videos, post them on your website. Get the word out there for me. And remember to follow me on Twitter. Always follow me on Twitter. I'm always posting that I have new videos on there. And yeah, guys. I know this channel has great potential, and you guys are the ones that are going to make it happen. So let me know what I can do for you. If you have any questions, please don't rage. Send me a message, leave me a comment. I will answer you gladly, and I will help you guys out. If there's more things I should be doing in these videos that will help you make the tutorials easy, let me know. So have at it, guys. Hope this helped you out, and it's extremely simple. Take care, guys.